turn down? Okay, cool. Thanks. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the latest edition of Lowdown Entertainment. I'm your host, Joe Adams. Along with me, my partner in crime, who's slightly under the weather, Mr. Bear Slosher.
Yeah, I'll be fine.
You doing okay, bud?
Oh, yeah.
Sound a little nasally.
Well, we spent a weekend indoors in Allentown and then a weekend indoors in, let me guess. I'm the
That's
idiot.
you.
I'm the guy.
Yep. You're that
There's
guy.
always one. Yeah, spent the weekend indoors at the Eastern Motorsports Press Association. So, you know, you get around all these people.
Now, that was your first EMPA outing.
And it won't be my last.
I heard
it
you had
was
a good
really, really good time.
Good.
Yeah. I just want to give a shout out to them guys. You know, Dino and his gang, they got a good thing going there. Met a lot of good people. You know, Austin and Eric, who are here, they were there. You know, congrats to Austin for winning the Richie Evans Memorial, for the Northeast Driver of the Year. And Don Allen starting already. Walt Smith, who was at our table, was, photographer of the year. And, he did not expect that award because I thought he was going to pass out. He was
Good for him.
He couldn't believe they announced his name. It was pretty
Good
cool
for him. Did you get any awards?
Probably for drinking the most Miller Lite during the Chili Bowl.
Good for you.
Or at least I tried to compete for it.
Good
anyway.
for you.
Yeah.
Well, at least you have goals.
I did good.
Yeah.
You know, Emerson won. I won.
Yeah.
It was free.
It's even better.
Can't beat it. Not a bad deal. And all I had to do was go upstairs to the hotel room. You know?
Yeah. Not too shabs.
How about this? The hotel. We wake up Saturday morning and all our cars are cleaned off from the snow.
No way.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's next level.
Xavier, the fella's name was, went out and cleaned everybody's car.
Yeah. Did you tip him?
I'd never even met him.
You should have taken time to meet him.
Dino told me his name. I was thankful. I just gave him a shout out. So shout out to Xavier.
Good job, Xavier.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Tara Rochelle's in the house also. Don Allen, hello. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Appreciate seeing you.
We got an action-packed show tonight.
We got a lot of things going on. As you mentioned earlier, we do have Eric and Austin Beers here.
Mm-hmm.
And we have Cody Kohler and, what's her name? Makayla Kohler.
His sister.
Yeah, his sister's here. There's probably going to be a little bit of ball busting once she gets on.
You
Just
think?
going to put that out there.
I hope she punches you right in the head.
That wouldn't be nice.
I'd be very disappointed if Don Allen wasn't the first one to sign on. He just waits. Yeah, he was the first one on Nikki's show, too, last night.
He's right there.
Speaking of Nikki.
They had a great show, and you guys got a little beef going on.
Shout out to the Flying Pig.
They have amazing food. They were kind
do.
enough. Well, I'll let you break it since Nikki's been on you here a little bit.
Yeah, well, they catered our pregame tonight.
It was awesome.
Good food.
It was awesome.
Sorry, Nikki's never been there.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, he's got a bounty or something out for me.
They do.
For trying to poach Earl Krause, the legend.
Yeah, Earl said he might stop by. Now, he doesn't want to come on camera.
Yeah, he stays in the green room.
He stays in, he's going to be.
He'll be feasting on the Flying Pig.
Yep. Oh, that'll be good. Melissa Kohler's in the house.
Yep.
Hello, Mama. Good to see you.
Brittany Huber.
Brittany Huber's in the house. Hello, my dear.
No, did Brittany have her baby yet?
As far as I know, no.
Okay. Got to be getting close.
Pending. It's getting very, very close. Britt, how close are we? Talk to me, Goose.
Anthony's within 2 weeks.
You have a lot of things popping off here, literally.
Veronica's having a baby in 2 weeks, and Courtney's got one in the middle of March.
Wow.
Yep, her.
That'll keep you busy.
Yes, sir. Good stuff.
Kayla Beer's in the house. Hello. Thanks for tuning in. Don Allen says, oh, wow. Wait for him to come on first.
Yeah, he'll be on. He's lurking.
Yeah, he's checking it out, I'm sure. Brittany says no. She's just happy in her little home of me. 8 days away.
It's coming quick.
God bless you.
Anytime, though. Hopefully it's not in that blizzard.
Yeah, right. So we're supposed to get anywhere from a dusting to, I don't know, 11 feet of snow this weekend.
Yeah.
somewhere in there.
Yeah. You just got to be ready for it, I guess.
Wow.
Yeah, my mom's
on
February 2nd for
Yes.
Anthony. That's my birthday. We'll see.
That would not be.
I'll share. I don't care. It's just a day.
But I feel bad for the child.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
We won't tell the kid. Nobody will ever know.
That's probably for the best.
Yeah.
Probably for the best.
So since we've been on the air,
a couple things have happened.
Allentown Indoors, Chili Bowl, EMPA conference. It's been busy, man.
Very busy. Very busy January.
Got to give a shout out to Briggs, who won Friday night, Danner, at Allentown, and Swanson won Saturday. Both good nights of racing. Who won the Slingers? Dylan Hoke?
Dylan Hoke, both nights.
Friday and Saturday.
Great run for that young man.
So, yeah, got lots of good footage. Kyle Lick tore 2 right fronts off, almost flipped Saturday, and still came back to go 21st to 4th. We lost a GoPro during that carnage, and I don't mean like can't find it, but it took a lot of good hits.
Yeah.
So about halfway through the feature Saturday night, it just had a seizure and shut off.
Yeah, just had enough.
It happens. We abuse the cameras.
What was the shot that you got of the fellow coming through the
Jersey barrier?
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
Man, he hopped the wheel coming down the backstretch and actually bumped the tripod. Bink.
That's
Lenny Salmons was really impressed by that, so that's cool. We might see that footage next year as advertisements.
Good.
Yeah, that's why I do it.
You did a great job, my man.
Thank you.
You did a great job.
And Chili Bowl, Emerson Axel won.
Good for him. I was very happy to see it.
Top
Briggs
5.
Briggs was very solid. Huge shout out to our good buddy, friend of the show, Dustin Morris, for making his first attempt at the Chili Bowl.
He was stoked.
I was so happy for him on that. So
Timmy B had a great run from 14th to 4th in the B, only to break early in the A. He was coming through though.
Yeah, Timmy and Briggs have logged a few miles already in a few short weeks in January.
Yeah.
They're bouncing back and forth.
Lots of traveling.
Wow.
It's racing season here. It never ends.
It doesn't end.
Never ends.
It ends in December and picks back up first week in January.
Day.
It's just unreal. There's no downtime.
We got Motorsports coming up this weekend. That's it's always a good time. Starts tomorrow night.
I'm curious to see if the impending storm is going to affect attendance on Saturday.
I don't think it will. We've been there already when it was snowing hard on Saturday, and that kind of put a damper on it. But the way you can't believe anybody, but the way it's looking, it'll be out of here by the time people are rolling home. So
hopefully,
you never know. This storm basically is covering the entire country, so depends on where you're coming from.
Literally half the country is going to be impacted by this storm. Yep.
Wow. Mama Kohler's.
What?
She said, we all knew, Joe, we couldn't count on you for the footage.
Damn, girl.
She's rough.
She is rough.
She's rough.
Man.
She's rough on you, but
she is rough
justified.
On me. It's none of it's justified.
I don't think it
I will beat her with a shoe. True story.
Or a slipper.
Or a track spike. Hey, while we have a couple minutes here, check out the board up here. We have the Young Lions Point Series that we are proudly promoting for this deal here. We still have a few more weeks left. Again, I'm going to go over some of the stipulations here. To become a Young Lion, you must be between the age of 13 and 18. You can enter one class. If you run multiple classes, you can only enter one class. We do require you to send in an essay to us before the end of the month to get yourself locked in here. And doesn't have to be fancy. Just explain why you want to be part of the deal. You're also responsible for a weekly check-in with Bear and or myself to let us know where you finished, because we're gonna keep a point system for the entire year. And at the end of the year, whoever has the most points is going to win a brand new custom-made double-layer fire suit from Sublimited and our good friends at Drips Detailing.
Yeah. So on that note, stay tuned for an article that will be coming out in Speedway Illustrated magazine.
This is big.
We met Carl Fredrickson this weekend at AMPA, and I told him what we got going on, and man, he was over the moon about this here. So pretty sure next month's magazine will have an article about it because he's been reaching out to me to get photos from Victory Lane and some on-track stuff and asking lots of questions. So we appreciate that exposure.
Absolutely awesome. The chat's blowing up here a little bit. I got to see what's going on. Peyton Renninger's in the house. Hello, Peyton. How are you? Brittany Huber says, I keep thinking Makayla and what her thoughts are due to the new crowning of Miss Motorsports. I'm so excited for her next adventure. So we'll find out a little bit later when we get Makayla on. And Brittany went on to say, I enjoyed her visits to Grandview and chatting with her at the Lowdown Entertainment Party. So you got a fan, Makayla. One. That's it.
That expires tomorrow.
Yes, it does. Mike Warden's in the house.
Warden. Hey, buddy. Speaking of Mike Warden, Mahoning Valley Speedway's back on the schedule.
Yeah, so, and that's really good news because we've been getting kind of inundated with some bad news over the past couple of weeks here with our good friends over there in New Jersey at New Egypt Speedway. It does not look like things are going to come to fruition, at least for the beginning of the season, to get that place rolling down there. So we're losing out on that a little bit, and we were under the assumption that we lost out on Mahoning this year too, but
yeah,
some people stepped up and took over, which is really good. So it's going to make a lot of people happy. So
on the flip side, in Jersey, Wall Stadium's going to be alive and well.
They had some things going on there last weekend, but it's
a little bit of drama.
Little drama. It's all working out.
Yeah. No, they on Wide Open Wednesday last night, Shannon Monaco was on. He's going to be a part of their officiating crew.
That's so cool.
And their new promoter is really ambitious, and he's a race fan first and foremost.
That's cool,
and he wants to be there. So
yeah,
it's going to be good stuff.
And our new recruit Earl is going to be behind the mic as well.
Yes, Earl's back.
Yep. Good stuff.
Absolutely. So maybe we get Earl some swag.
Of course. Of course.
Yep.
See if Wide Open Wednesday will provide him with swag.
I doubt it.
Yeah. Can't wait till Nikki comes on here and hear some of this stuff.
Here's about the LDE swag sponsored by the Flying Pig.
And Melissa Kohler says, it's so sad she rocked that crown. So mom's sticking up for you too.
She done good, mama.
She really did. We are very proud of her.
Yep.
Super job. Yeah. So again, the Young Lions Point Series, if you are between the age of 13 and 18, excuse me, please reach out to us and let us know that you want to get involved in that because it really is a pretty cool program. So
yeah,
this is a chance for you to it's to sell yourself. This is what we're doing this for. We have nothing to gain through this. We have
God.
It's going to give you an opportunity to get in front of a microphone here and get interviewed by us and get you used to being in front of a microphone and talking to people. Get yourself some experience that way and get your confidence built up. And because we all know in this game here, you got to sell yourself. And we got 4 people sitting over here that can attest to that. So now's the time to do it when you're young.
So my good buddy Glenn Eberwine just chimed in.
He sees peepers.
Yeah, he calls me Peeps.
Oh, he calls you
Peeps.
Calls me
Oh,
Peeps.
okay. He said, hi, Peeps. Yeah. Hi, buddy.
Zoe Quinn in the house. Hello.
So let's talk about the segment we're going to have tonight and what we got going on this year.
This is pretty cool.
Because we have several shows planned already.
We do.
Around families.
We do.
So LDE, along with racing, is very much family oriented. And we obviously have the Beerses tonight and the Kohlers. And we have the Markovics lined up, the France family lined up. We got several families lined up for this year, and we want to kind of build off of the family atmosphere.
Because we emphasize our whole Lowdown Entertainment as a family. We have a lot of good people that we surround ourselves with, and the whole racing community is very family driven. Yep, it only makes sense.
So why don't we go to break and get our first
Let's do that.
out here?
Sounds great.
Eric
right
and
back.
Austin Beers.
Yes, we'll be right back shortly. Hang tight for some more Lowdown Entertainment. are back with some more Lowdown Entertainment. Welcome aboard right now, Mr. Eric Beers and Mr. Austin Beers. Welcome, gentlemen.
Thanks for having us.
I appreciate you guys being here. Just a couple things here in the chat before we get into you guys here. Timmy Rutherford, no, we are not social distancing. It's just better for me and Bear to be separate from each other.
Yeah, he's aware of that.
Yeah, and he's fully aware of that. And Jason Kohler says Bear sounds sick, which that's every day he sounds sick.
And I'll answer this one from Kaylin. How about you and Jack come on one of these days?
There you go.
How's that sound?
There's your invitation.
Right.
Make it happen. So, gentlemen, how the heck's it going?
Very well.
Good. You guys were at EMP also.
Yeah, I was there Friday night for the Night of Champions.
Mm-hmm.
It was a solo mission. It's a cool program they do every year where, people from the Northeast who've won championships, whether it's dirt, asphalt, drag racing, get to go there and have an interview, kind of tell your story of what you did that season. And then Saturday I was honored as the Richie Evans Northeast Driver of the Year, so that was a
huge,
tremendous honor.
Yeah, that is absolutely amazing.
And well-deserved, by the way.
Absolutely. And to put this out there, we put this out in the press release the other day. How old are you?
22.
22. You are the youngest NASCAR Whelen Tour Modified champion in history of the series. That's pretty amazing. So congratulations.
Thank you very much. Yeah, it was a gritty season with, it's a long grind, those 16 races up and down the East Coast and you have to be almost perfect if you want to win a championship, especially when you're going against someone like Justin Monsignor, who is already a 4-time champion. He's second on the all-time win list. So.
Well, then he's got enough. Time to
being greedy. Yeah, let's go here.
So, we just had to, take our good days when they came and make sure our bad days weren't too bad. And fortunately, we didn't have anything really go wrong, and we were able to just stay consistent enough.
Now, when you start the season out and you start getting, you're doing pretty good. You're setting up points. You were hanging up at the top of the points there. At what point during the season do you go, I got a shot here, or don't you even let that enter your mind?
I didn't really think. I knew. With what we were building the past couple of years, we were going to have if we stayed consistent like we were going to, have a good shot at it going into the season. And, one of my goals when I got to the NASCAR Wheel Modified Tour was to be the youngest champion. Mm-hmm. And this was the last possible year I could do it. So,
wow.
It was in the back of my mind the whole time. But, to be able to do that and to be able to beat someone like Ryan Preece, who, I've looked up to because he, races on Sundays, and, I used to hang out with him when he raced, him back in the day.
Right.
So it was a full circle moment for sure.
That is so cool. And speaking of you racing, how does it feel for you to be sitting here now? You kind of passed the torch. I mean, you've certainly had a lot of success in your career over the years, and now you kind of passed the torch, and now you're watching your son become a champion. How's that feel?
Yeah, it's pretty surreal, like even just going to EMPA, I went many years as a champion and stuff, but never got the Richie Evans Award on Saturday. I was always a Friday night show. So for him, this is his second Saturday show because he won the Young Gun Award back in like 22 or something.
Wow.
The John Blewett III Young Gun Award on a Saturday show. So we got to go on a Saturday then. And 3 years later, he's a NASCAR champion. And, the Richie Evans Award winner, that's a huge, huge thing. And,
yes,
just seeing what he's accomplished already is just really surreal for me because, it takes drivers years and years, 20, 30 years to get the accomplishments he's already got. And he's 22. It's like he didn't even get really good yet.
Right. No, that's a very good way of putting it.
One day you'll get there.
Just keep trying. And so the sky's the limit from this point. That's what's so cool about it. What are your aspirations from this point here? You just want to stay in this series for now? Are you comfortable here? Or are you looking to move up and do some other things?
So I answer this question a lot, and I feel like for every racer, you've grown up watching NASCAR, you want to be in the top 3 series. So obviously that'd be the next step is truck or, Xfinity. Mm-hmm. And, but I always answer it the same way as if I'm going to modify the rest of my life, I'm not going to complain at all.
Right.
I love running modifieds. I love, the community, all the drivers, the grit and determination everybody has. And, it's a working man's class. So
yes,
it's
definitely.
not just a bunch of rich kids going out there tearing up equipment.
Right.
It's great racing.
I asked him on Saturday, I said, how would you feel about running dirt? He said, it's too dirty. It was the greatest answer ever.
Too dirty.
Too dirty.
Now with you growing up with dad racing and everything like that, you've been around a lot of these people. So does that make it a much more comfortable situation for you? Or are you just totally running with a different pack of people at this point?
Being in line in the autograph session, I was getting autographs from Justin Bonsignor, and I raced him for the championship.
That's awesome.
That is so cool.
I probably still have some Justin autographs in storage, or Doug Kobe and Ron Silk.
Right.
He was racing Ron Silk when Silk won his championship, and then I was racing Silk when he won his second. So it was like,
wow.
It's a mix of the same cast of characters, and then I got some people that I moved up with, whether it's the Catalanos or Tyler Ricklema, ROC wise that came in at the same time as me.
Right. So how about you, Eric? What what are some of your most fondest memories of your racing endeavors back in the day? It's been a few years since you've been behind the wheel, correct?
Yeah, it's about 4.
Mm-hmm.
About 4 or 5, maybe.
Have you guys ever run each other?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
How'd that go?
Yeah, that's an interesting question.
Well, he was young. We'll give him that.
Oh, boy.
Little
Let's see where this
inexperienced.
is going.
He's still young.
He's leaving out the part that I was using his old tires. And,
Here we go.
Here we
go.
Yep.
he leaves out that part.
This is how it starts out.
And then every time I'd race him at Mahoning on the same tires, my car would break. Weird, right?
Oh,
Isn't
yeah.
that weird?
Yeah, see how this works?
I don't know who was doing maintenance on that car. It wasn't me. No,
Now, was that with DeLang?
He was in DeLang.
I was in DeLang's car. He was in our 19 car.
Okay.
And it only broke a few times, but I did beat him multiple times. So
Gotcha. But who's
So
bragging?
you have
nobody,
that.
nobody.
Yeah, you have
Okay,
that.
so let's say
He still
today
has
we
the-
line
he still
up
has the
an
trophy,
equal
though.
equipment match race.
I think it'd be close.
Yeah, I think so too.
I
You
think
guys are
it'd be
both
close.
really good wheelmen.
Yeah.
It depends the amount of laps.
Oh, okay.
You got to knock a little rust off.
Well, no, if we do 15 to 20, I think I got a really good shot.
You don't want that endurance stuff.
No,
you
no,
just
no.
want that in and out,
No,
man.
I'm not saving tires.
Yeah, you just.
I'm not saving
We're
time.
going full throttle from the green.
And modified racing is quite a strategy game, isn't it?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I watched you for many years, but this year especially, it's like, from the day you unloaded and practice and qualifying, it's all a game. I mean, you got to be there at the end, and you got to plan that at the beginning.
Yeah.
And you did very well. That last race, when you won the championship, came down to the final, lap, really.
Mm-hmm.
How long typically are your feature events?
Around 150 laps, depending on the track.
See, that's significant.
Yeah.
You got to get your act together.
You
There.
got to have a good crew.
You really do.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
And they got a crew, let me tell
Yeah,
you.
our crews, our whole team, for like Makayla Motorsports, is absolutely amazing, and we've just been growing together year by year.
That is so awesome. Tara Rochelle says, "Congratulations, Austin. Well deserved."
Thank you very much.
So,
I mean, we'll get back to Eric, but for a second, I wanted to just say, okay, you won the NASCAR Whelen Championship, but that's not all you ran this year. You ran like a bazillion races in a bazillion different cars. You were all over the Northeast every day.
Yeah, so I was.
Your travel schedule was nuts.
It was. It was.
I tried to get you on all year, and I just couldn't catch up to you.
So I was flying the PRI at the end of 2024, and kind of just thinking of what the schedule I wanted it to be, and I saw that the Tri-Track Series, the ROC Modified Series, and the Wheel Modified Tour had no conflictions. So it's like, let's just run all three full time, and we ended up doing that, and we got we won the Wheel and Tour Championship, got second in the ROC points to Matt with a win at Mahoning, and we won a Tri-Track race. We dropped out of a few races, so we weren't. I think we were fifth in points actually. So definitely a very strong year with wins in 3 different series.
And speaking of your neighbor there on Mud Lane, you got something he don't got now.
That is the only thing I have.
That's okay. Check.
the famous Mud Lane. I've heard a lot about this Mud Lane stuff here. It's a very real thing.
You got the championship. Very cool.
Wow, that is so awesome. And speaking of cool stuff too, you got involved in a little television series thing going on here, a little reality TV show, Race for the Seat, which is going to be airing on Fox Network on Sunday at lunchtime at noon.
At noon,
correct?
yeah.
Yeah. So I know you have like an NDA, so you can't talk about a whole lot of stuff here, but what can you fill us in on? How was the experience? First of all, was it so cool to do?
It was awesome.
That is so cool.
It was so much fun, and it was like we're all living together, so it was like.
First of all, not to interrupt you, what's the premise when you say we're all living together? There's like 15 of you.
Myself and 14 other drivers.
Yeah.
And everybody in there was very deserving. It wasn't, rich kids buying in. It was a bunch of great race car drivers, a lot of like Cars Tour guys down south.
Mm-hmm.
Myself and Mike Christopher Jr. the only two. Oh, and Jonathan Cash were the modified drivers, and there was Carson Ferguson's a dirt driver. So just high caliber guys at their respective divisions and disciplines, and it was such a blast. It was 15 of us living together, just having, a bunch of fun in the house, and then some days you get to drive race cars. It's like
that is so. Now, when did this? Obviously, it's airing on Sunday. You didn't just do it this past week. So, when did this take place?
It was a week and a half after the Martinsville race.
Oh, okay.
So I didn't have much downtime.
Well, I was going to say, where did you have time to do this?
That's the point I was getting to, because you've been so busy. Because like Barry had said, He's been talking about getting you on here literally all last year. He's like, I just can't lock him down. He's everywhere. And it was never close. Like, it's always here, there, and everywhere.
Yeah.
But Cindy Warden says, hi, Eric and Austin.
Hello. Hi, Cindy.
Jim Walker says, hey, fellas.
Hello.
These are guys that they're friends with here. But no, I think this is so cool that a national, like somebody like Fox got involved in obviously they're carrying all the Cup stuff and everything like that. But, for them to do something for young racers and make a reality TV show, because reality TV shows are all the rage all the time here. So it's really cool that they got racing involved in that. That's pretty slick.
Yeah, it's definitely like, it's a dream for, any kid that wants to be in racing, because we all know it's money, and this is a shot where you don't have to bring money.
Right.
And it's like, you always think, if I can just get in front of these people and show what I can do,
right,
then, they'll see what I got.
Yeah,
and,
it's your shot.
That's what I got. So
awesome.
It's definitely, I never thought I'd be on reality TV.
That's actually pretty wild. Now, we did mention you were here since the onset of the show here, and we were talking about the Young Lions program that we have going on here. And you're young, you're only 22, but do you have any advice for young racers that, what's it like getting in front of the camera for the first time? What's it like doing interviews? Is this something you need to hone your skills on, or do you feel that you're just kind of natural at it?
It takes a while.
It does.
I would definitely be like, if I were to come on this podcast before that show, I'd be so nervous. But that was like a racing boot camp.
Nice.
Where, with the challenges we did and being on camera as much as we were, it was, you just got used to it. And I feel like I have all the experience I need now, to be comfortable in front of the camera. So just, for a young racer, just try to get in front of it and get uncomfortable in front of the camera as much as possible, and you'll become comfortable.
There's a camera in here?
You'll be all right.
How about you, Dad? How does the media end from your side, racing all those years? Because it changed from we didn't have all these podcasts and all these interviews.
Well, they didn't have phones when he started racing, so.
And the cameras were about 6 feet long, and the guy hood underneath the blanket.
Exactly.
That's the stone tires they were talking about at EMPA.
Yeah.
When he made them round, the cars got faster.
Right.
Yeah. Good point.
Yeah, Schrader was something.
That was a trip there. But yeah, that's it. It definitely changed with the social media stuff. It's just unreal. You know, it's just, before you'd have like Ariotto and you'd have this little publication. There was nothing online. There was no online, back then.
No, we had to wait till Wednesday to find out what was going on from Ariotto Racing News when the mailman dropped the paper off.
And if he was late by a day, you were
not good.
Man.
You were very upset.
Yeah.
Very upset.
Not a fan of the
I
mailman.
remember those days. I have a love-hate relationship with social media because social media like this allows us to do stuff like this, which is really cool. It's very positive for the sport. But what I hate about it is the keyboard warriors and the bleacher creatures that sit there and just complain about everything that's going on. And it really does that. Those negative comments and connotations and everything really do carry a lot of weight all the way through, because it just infects the whole thing with negativity, and it's just not worth it. Man, this is a sport that we all love. Yes, some days go great. As racers, as owners, as drivers, and even as fans, some days go great. Some days it doesn't go great at all. But you can't be pissed off at the world all the time and just I just don't understand racing fans sometimes. I really don't. So that's the downside of the social media stuff.
The nice thing with the TV coverage with Flo is we got to watch his race, you know?
Yeah.
And we got to see the emotion. I never saw you show emotion, you know, and they were in his face, you know, like waiting. Obviously, I mean, this is going to be the deal, but
right.
It was awesome to watch because I've known you guys forever, you know, and it's so well deserved. I mean, what a great family.
Yeah, it's amazing, you know. Like,
I mean, me and Eric were at Mahoning since we were little kids in Thorny Park. You know what I mean? It's like, man. Dale Beers and Bob Scherer, Big Dummy.
Oh, he's still here.
Yeah, I know. Hi, peeps. He's tuned in.
That is so cool.
I think he's the guy that plows our roads, so I better be careful.
Yeah. You might need him this weekend.
Right.
You might need a mailbox, too.
Yeah. No, well deserved. It was great to watch your journey. And I'm looking forward to Sunday because it's going to be snowing, and I'm just going to watch that show.
Yeah, just take a break, put down the shovel. And
I'm not picking one up. No sense in that. Why start? I'll let Glenn do it.
Yeah, I'm curious to see the show on Fox at noon. That's going to be pretty cool.
Yeah.
And
the one thing you're not going to watch is your Eagles play Sunday.
This is true. This is very true.
Mm-hmm.
Just saying.
I will stab you in the retina with this pen.
Hey, Austin,
you know what?
Austin said it at EMPA. It was legendary.
Yeah.
What'd you say, Austin?
I said for all the Eagles fans, you could watch the show instead of the Eagles playing because they're not going to be playing.
It was great.
Hate to tell
That's
you.
very good promotional stuff, right? That's good promotional skills right there. Yeah, it's being a Pennsylvania sports fan, like especially for football. You know, if you're a Steelers fan or an Eagles fan, it is not for the weak, man, because things don't go that well for us at times. But oh well.
Yeah,
we didn't deserve to be in it. That's for sure.
Well, imagine being a Giants fan the past 15 years.
So that's
yeah.
You know what? Things may be looking up for you though. Seriously.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The thing I've been saying a lot is there's always next year, and maybe this time it'll actually work.
Yeah. Yeah. There's you're saying there's a chance there. So what do we have coming up soon for you guys? What racing wise? When are we going to hit the speedway? Which direction are we heading? Obviously, we're going to be heading south at some point, find some warmer weather, and when do you kick this off?
Yeah, I'll be on Atlantic City next weekend to help Matt Janish again in the TQs. I've been helping him the past couple of years. Mm-hmm. And then the week after, we go down to Florida for New Smyrna. It's the first tour race of the year.
Nice.
Now, are you doing the whole series down there or just tour race?
Doing a couple days during the week in the Jensen 179.
Okay. Nice. So you're back in all the same rides this year?
Yes.
Good
for you.
Good deal.
How about you, Pops? You just tagging along for the ride?
Oh.
What is your role with your son's racing operation?
All right. Well, right now we're doing some renovating in the garage while we have a little bit of downtime.
So that means you're doing all the cleaning.
We're ripping walls down. And,
oh, geez.
we're doing.
You need more space.
Yeah, I'm just making a mess is what I'm doing.
Okay.
So we'll put it all back together. But we normally during the season we'll have 5 to 6 cars at the shop.
Wow.
During a given week, and 2 to 3 of them are racing that weekend. Mm-hmm. Sometimes 4. It's tough.
That is tough.
And then, in between that, we're traveling to a tour race and losing a couple days there. Mm-hmm. And 90% of the time, they let me drive. It's really cool.
That's great.
They let me drive all the way to the track and back. It's fun.
Nice. Wow. Yeah. Somebody's got to do it.
Yeah.
I mean, the kid does the work.
I do the driving at the track.
Right.
That's amazing.
But then, once we get to the track, it's pretty much with the KLM car, they start unloading everything, and we end up heading over to the tire corral and getting tires mounted and stuff. And then we have a bunch of meetings with the guys and try to get ourselves on the same page adjustment-wise and what we're looking to do. And like you said, a good bunch of guys. We have a nice group of guys that like Sly and Ron that make the calls and stuff, and they're really smart guys, and they've been around a long time. And we end up usually with we have a nice meeting, and it's a lot of input, and we always come up with some kind of agreement at the end.
Nice.
So you have to get your tires at the track for the tour race?
Correct.
You bring your own wheels?
Correct.
Wow.
Yep, you have to mount them in front of the officials.
And do they dismount them at the end of the night then?
Yes.
Wow.
Well, we don't, we can take whatever we want home, but you don't want to because they're
used up.
Right.
Imagine a pile you have at the end of the year. Jeez.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, if you have a shitty night, you want to get out of there, man. Then you stick around.
You can sort of get out of there. It's not easy.
Right.
But we try not to have them nights.
Yeah.
That's interesting, though, about the tires, that you get them there, and I've never heard of that before.
I didn't either.
Yep. Yeah, and you got to mount them all in front of the officials there to keep you in a little area.
No, don't you guys balance your wheels, too?
No.
No, you don't. I thought asphalt. I don't know much about asphalt racing. Can you tell?
Fun fact: Joe's never been to an asphalt race ever.
No.
Wow.
Really?
Nope.
And an Eagles
Can you
fan.
imagine?
And an Eagles fan.
Yeah. What a weirdo. Good Lord.
Yeah, I thought you guys balanced your wheels for some reason.
Years ago, back in the day, I'm going to say, we used to balance them at like Richmond and New Hampshire and stuff because of the speeds.
Yeah.
But the wheels are so balanced when you buy
They're
them
so
now,
true.
and the tires have been so good. You very, very seldom get any vibrations.
Yeah, you're not.
I think Jack Ely covered it when he said Eric ran when they used to carve them out of stone or something.
Oh boy,
that was a while ago, but I caught it.
Yeah, Barry, you're gonna have to keep an eye on chat because I'm down over here.
Are you?
Yeah.
Well, our buddy Nick Leach is in the house.
Hey, Nikki, the
flying pig.
Flying pig is
great catering tonight.
Oh my God, the food is amazing, Nikki. Cannot believe it. Earl's loving it. He's chowing down right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel lost without my chat here. The computer died.
Is it plugged in?
Probably not, because I got a low battery
I
warning.
thought we covered that a while ago.
Didn't happen. Did not happen.
Remember, you were the guy with the cord?
Yeah, but I had the wrong cord because, remember?
Okay.
Yeah, but it happens.
Look at that. Miss
Look at
Motorsports
this.
coming in clutch.
Look at this. You're such a sweetheart-ish. Thank you. See, she'll do anything to get on my good side because she knows I have issues with her.
You just have issues, period.
But
So-
I see no chat.
Are you almost done over there?
I'm sorry.
I want to talk about this Mountain Dew. There was a thing where you got a giant package in the mail.
Yeah.
You're a Mountain Dew addict, I heard.
Yeah, I love Mountain Dew. Since I was probably 5 years old.
And tell everybody what they did for you.
Yeah, so when I won the championship, I don't drink alcohol, and so they got me Mountain Dew as the preferred beverage because they give it to the champion or whatever, and it was in a Austin Beers koozie like champion, and I pulled it out and I said I love Mountain Dew and drank it, and Mountain Dew saw it on social media.
That is so cool.
And so they sent me a care package of like 15 cases. And
Nice.
you know,
Nice. We love Yoo-Hoo here.
Right.
We love Yoo-Hoo right here at LDE. No, that is so cool.
Yeah, it was
That
awesome.
is so
We have to
cool.
win something first.
Well, yeah, that's probably not going to happen.
Right.
That is probably not going to happen. But man, it's so you're a master at this marketing stuff here. You're doing really well. I'm very proud of you about that. That is so cool. It's good stuff.
Anything, it all takes money. And people got to buy drinks. They got to buy everything. So if you're getting anything for free, great.
Yep.
Be nice to see on the side of your car.
Yeah,
you know?
that'd be
Yeah.
cool.
That would
Maybe
make
a check for
really
$100,000 for the
Very
year.
nice. Very nice color scheme.
All right.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Well, who do you need to thank that keeps you going up and down the road and keeps you on the track? I know you have a ton of people because you have a lot of things going on.
Yeah, I
please-
got like different sections. So it's our home crew that helps us, during the week, especially when we're away on tour races that help work on our race cars. So everybody that comes to the shop, and I run for the Zacharias family. So they give me a race car to run on the ROC. Obviously my dad does a lot for my career and such. But Dave and Laura DeLang, all my car owners really, Mike Murphy. Who else?
Terry.
I said the Zacharias family. Are you listening?
I think
He's
that one's
really
out.
old. He's really, really old.
Jensen's.
Jensen's, yes. Chalu Performance. They're in Mooresville, and I started talking to them at PRI a couple years ago, and we have a great relationship now. And this guy, Colino .us, I met him at PRI. He's from Argentina, and he's supplying me with racing wheels this year. So it's
Really?
yeah, it was crazy. Just to talking to him, and now he's sending over a wheel for me to use and try out.
Wow.
A custom wheel. So it's pretty special.
That is pretty awesome.
Randy LaJoy at LaJoy Seating. I've been running LaJoy's for my whole career. You know, ever since I got in a quarter midget. So we'll see him tomorrow at Motorsports.
Yep.
And who was the last one I was thinking of? Who was I thinking of?
Supposed to know everything.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I know who he's thinking of.
Right.
Yeah, but you know, it takes a lot of partners, obviously.
It does.
And you know, our tour car, I'm very fortunate that they have a lot of partners. You know, electrical companies that are with Mike. You know, to run the 64. So just you know, a lot of people gets us here.
That is so awesome.
Yeah, like locally, you know, Horworth Freightliner's been with us since 1999.
Yeah.
You know, helping us out, Adam and everybody down there, and. You know, if you see one of our cars coming out of our shop, it's going to be in that Horworth Freightliner trailer, getting towed by a Freightliner truck.
Yeah.
And every once in a while, we let Glenn drive it.
You got not many options there, Gene or Glenn.
When you have marketing partners that long in your racing career, that says a lot about your character. It really does. So it's good to hear that they've been around for that many years.
Melissa Kohler said, most importantly, your mom and sister.
Oh yeah. Well, we'll talk about it when she's on.
We were getting there.
Yeah.
You know,
That's what Dad was thinking of.
He has to talk a little bit.
Yeah. And then, you know, we got other family, like my cousin has a siding business called Dan Siding up in Danielsville.
Yep.
He helps us out. A couple other people that helped us along the way that don't help us as much as they used to. You know, like place I used to work years ago, Loiget's
Heard of it.
Industrial. Doug and Wendy from there really helped him along a lot in the beginning. They were great to us, and you know, we got other people around that just show up and help us out when we need it.
Good stuff.
Oh,
Nothing wrong with
USNE Power. That's the one I was thinking.
Oh,
of.
yeah.
There you go.
You know, I partner back up with them again this year, and they're going to help us down in New Smyrna in the 179, and going to be on the suit for the 64 for the tour stuff. So
Nice.
excited to have them back.
Great stuff.
Is there anything that stands out from this past season, like the most memorable race, favorite track?
Most memorable was probably Riverhead. Just a couple races left in the year, and the point lead kind of slimmed a little bit. We struggled a lot at New Hampshire and ended up, I think, 9th or something. That was our worst finish of the year. So, you know, like I said, it was very consistent. But, you know, to go into Riverhead where, you know, that's Justin's
playground,
house,
right?
You know, he lives like 15 minutes from there, and to, you know, chase him down towards the end of the race and then end up passing him and going on to win. It was that was definitely one of the biggest wins in my career.
Nice.
You know, Lancaster, you know, both the tour wins, you know, they didn't come easy. You know, Lancaster, we kind of got ahead on pit strategy and had a little older tires, and I felt like I drove 100% for the last 50 laps, and I was wore out at the end. It was, you know, you were on edge every single lap because, you know, Emmerling and Justin, you know, they were really good behind me, and they were right on my back bumper for the last 50 or so laps. So it was a hard fought win.
Well, that's the real reason your dad didn't give you good tires in the beginning. You know, nights like that.
Oh yeah, it definitely helped.
It was training. It was training the whole time. It's just coming through now.
I mean, when I started racing, I didn't get new tires.
Oof.
You know, I was buying used takeoffs from guys when I was running Mahoney.
And kicking everybody's ass too.
Sometimes.
Yeah, come on now. That Beers 9 car was potent. And I understand it's still in the garage.
That Beers 9 car is still in the garage.
What year?
It'll race this
01?
year.
2001 Troyer?
It's a 2001 Troyer car.
Wow.
Still winning races too.
Yep.
Amazing.
It swept Chemung 2 years ago.
Very nice.
He won both RLC races there.
That thing is legendary.
Yep.
Yep.
That car's got to have 75 or 80 wins on it.
Yeah, we
Holy
talked about this
smokes.
at EMPA when Schrader said, you know, he's got a UMP mod for $108,000 that he wins $400, and in 9 races you throw it away.
Yeah.
And Eric's like, well, I got a car that's 25 years old and still winning, so we win.
I think you're doing it right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you going to run the RLC race at Mahoney?
I believe so. Yeah.
Cool.
Mm-hmm.
Jake Kibler's asking.
Yeah, we got a few options.
Good. It's nice to see Mahoney back.
That's great.
You know,
It really is.
that's let's face it, that's our little playground. You know, we all grew up there. I remember when your sister was driving and you couldn't wait to get in that car. I don't know if there wasn't nights that you didn't sneak in that car. We won't say nothing, but man, that was good times. That was a long time ago. It seems like a long time ago.
Yeah, he ran Kalen's Pro 4 once.
Yeah.
Yeah, the other times he had his front wheel drive car.
Yeah.
Yep. He got one race in the Pro 4. He had like fifth or something?
Sixth.
Sixth.
One away from the top 5.
There was 5 cars. He got 6.
Yeah.
Of course. I caught that. That ain't even right.
That ain't right.
Nah, there was probably 12 or something. We'll give you the benefit of the doubt.
Mm-hmm.
There was like 15. There was a big field back then.
Our buddy Tyler Koenig said, "How would you like?"
How many were back then? There we go.
Cody says 14 to 16. Yeah, he's
He's
got some
fluffing the
backup.
class.
And
Cody probably won the race.
Yeah. And in the modifies, them years when I won like 3/4 of them every year, there was like 72 cars. So
Is that what it was? Yeah. Wow, they really packed it on up there.
It's like an enduro.
Bumper to bumper to bumper at the
It's an
green
all-weekend
flag.
event.
They
Holy
asked
smokes.
how many cars, not what year you're running.
Oh man, there was a solid burn.
Nice. Tyler Koenig wants to know, how would you like to have a Whelen Mod Tour race at Mahoning?
I'd be great with that.
Be all
there
on
would
board,
be no complaints here.
right?
Yeah, to watch those guys try to figure out Mahoning, that'd be awesome.
It's fun when the RLC Tour comes there, and years ago, more guys used to try it, and now it's like the select few that come back, you know, because it's not easy.
No.
Everybody says just a little circle. Well, come on down,
Yeah.
you know?
It's definitely a lot easier to start at Mahoning and work your way out
Yeah.
than it is to run the Staffords and Thompsons where you're wide open in the middle of the corner going as hard as you can into the turn. You don't learn throttle control.
I was just going to say that's all about throttle control at that point.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then a drainage ditch and everything else.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, Jack knows where that is.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got him back.
Oi. How about that, buddy? So, Eric, question for you. I thought about this week when I knew you guys were coming on. Is there any track that you ran at that's now gone that like you missed the most?
Flemington.
I figured it
Straight
was
up.
going to be Flemington. Yep, I figured that.
When I went from Mahoney to Flemington, it was like just going to Mahoney that was a little bigger. I mean, it was a lot bigger.
It was a lot bigger.
A lot bigger and a lot faster, but you didn't notice how fast you were going. Because Carl Fredrickson asked me, he goes, how do you notice the speed when you're in a car? I said, I never noticed the speed in the car. The only time I would notice it would take a lot longer to crash.
Right.
When you would crash, the crash would last a lot longer.
Yeah.
And Mahoney, when you crashed, you just stopped.
Right.
You know, you crashed it like Flemington, you know, slide from one end of the track to the other pretty much. But,
And then you're digging styrofoam out all weekend.
yeah. We let Glenn do that. So.
In Markovic's shop, we had plenty of styrofoam piles. Trust me.
But that was the most fun I think I've ever had racing too, was racing down there.
Ty Rochelle said when Ryan ran the late model at Mahoning and then went to Evergreen, he said Mahoning was so much harder to learn.
Yeah.
Yep.
Good stuff.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Yep.
Yeah, Mahoney's a lot about angles. You know, you got to angle your way into the corner so you get a good run off the corner, and you always want to be in the opposite angle of the guy in front of you.
Yeah, for sure.
You know, it just makes it, if you plan it right, it's really easy.
Well, you must have had a good planning book. You guys did, you won your fair share. How many championships you got at Mahoning?
I think I got 3,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Impressive.
Yeah, he's got 2.
Yeah, then no modified one. Just sport mod and the hobby stock.
Mhm.
But I don't think I've ever ran a full season at Mahoning in the modifieds.
Right.
Yeah, I think there's I think I got 56 wins there maybe in that area.
Nice.
And I was only a regular there 4 years or 5 years.
Yeah.
That's impressive.
Yeah. So we took a few dollars out of there here and there.
Good. That's what it's all about, right?
Yeah.
What do you think, Joe? Get these fellers out of here.
I think I need a screen.
Oh, okay.
It was very kind of you to send
Well,
the phone over.
when we get the
You're
beers,
awesome.
beers gang off the screen, off the show.
Well,
here,
gentlemen,
we'll
we
plug
appreciate you
back
being
in.
here.
Thank
Thank
you
you
very
so
much.
much for coming
Thanks for
on.
having
We
us.
really appreciate it,
Austin,
man. You guys are
thanks,
awesome.
man.
And congratulations. And don't forget,
Sunday.
Fox, noon. Tune into Fox. And see what happens here to this young man. See what's
Yep.
going on. He
Good.
can't tell us.
We wish you the best.
Can't tell us.
He doesn't
but,
even know.
I have no idea.
Really?
Yeah.
Man, you're good at this.
Yeah, oh yeah.
That is so cool. Yeah, check it out. What an awesome opportunity, though. And again, congratulations,
Thank
man.
you
We're
very
all very
much.
proud of you. Man.
Thank you.
Awesome stuff. So we are going to be right back with some more Lowdown Entertainment. So stay tuned. And we are back with some more Lowdown Entertainment. Joining us now, Mr. Cody Kohler. So good to see you, my man. Thanks for coming in. And
hi, Joe.
Hey, what's up? How are you?
Cody's sister.
Didn't see you sitting there. Makayla Kohler.
Oh,
current reigning
favorite humans.
Well, of course. I thought that was us, but apparently
it was until they showed up.
Yeah. So you're currently the reigning Miss Motorsports for the next
24 hours.
24 hours.
Yeah. Don't remind me.
So since it's coming up, and I'm gonna put Code on hold here for a second because, like you said, there's only 24 hours. How you feeling right now going into this? Is it very surreal? Is it sad? Are you happy? Where are you at?
I have mixed emotions.
I'm sure you
I
do.
feel like it went really fast.
I'm sure.
It doesn't feel like it's up.
Yeah. Well, kind of for you, it's not because you got some stuff
Yeah.
going on with us. So
You're right.
Not nearly as cool.
Hey, no. No, it went really fast. I had fun. It's amazing. I'm gonna miss it.
Good for you. Good for you. Code man, how are you doing these days, man?
Pretty good.
How you deal with her?
It's not easy.
It's not. It's really not.
Ask him what happened this morning.
It's a little bit easier though when we don't give her a microphone in the race car. So.
Yeah, I've heard stories about that. Yeah. Some in-car camera stuff. You get a little vocal in there.
He just don't know what he's doing half the time. He don't listen to me.
Dang.
This is a rough group.
He likes
It's all about family, remember?
Yeah.
Remember the premise of this show?
Yeah. Boy, we just love. Man, oh man.
So, you two showed up at the same time. Who drove?
Both of us.
Can't even drive together?
No.
Nice.
Yeah, I have never driven with the Code Man, but I have driven with Makayla.
You want to live. You have to drive with me, not him.
No, we almost died like 100 times on that trip.
You're just mad we didn't steal no horses.
No, and that's the other. You're a felon.
What are you doing at a farm?
Yeah, like we drive past. Oh my God, that horse is so beautiful. We should steal it. She wanted to steal everything.
Did you have a horse
vehicle?
trailer with you?
No, that's the thing. She
Just
wanted
tie it to the top.
Neat.
Oh, man.
You'd be the only one coming in with a horse on top.
It was
stopping.
And your mom said don't ever ask her to spot either.
What?
Oh, I asked her
Wow.
to spot.
That's crazy because
That's crazy.
She actually does a pretty good job
Yeah,
on the
yeah,
radio
yeah.
for me.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Good.
No.
Now, have you guys ever raced against each other?
I think there might have been one or two times.
Is
when
that
we were
right?
quarter midgets.
That's it.
Oh, okay.
She's probably raced with
Oh.
Austin more than she's raced with me.
Oh,
so.
is that right?
Mhm.
Yeah, because you guys run completely separate classes at this point. You're in a 602 crate
Yes.
and you're in a tour mod.
Yeah.
Now, what's the difference between a 602 crate and a tour mod?
Mainly tires, wheels, and you got a stock 350.
Oh, okay.
Versus-
So it's
versus
a little bit of a horsepower
Yeah.
issue. Now, as far as the tires and wheels, what is the biggest difference with that?
Makayla, I think all the local tracks went to 10-inch wide wheels this year. So it's 10-inch wide versus 15-inch wide wheels.
Oh, so you got a much bigger footprint there.
Oh, yeah.
A little grippier for you.
Yeah, a lot more grip, quite a bit more horsepower. So
Yeah, makes sense.
I mean, you could take a 602 and be super competitive with the tour mods at Mahoning.
Yeah, just
you
because
know.
of the sheer size of the place. Yeah.
You know, it's not a horsepower track. Makayla ran her 602 as a tour mod once, and did actually a fantastic job that night.
Nice.
So
Maybe this year we can race against each other.
There you go.
That'd be cool.
We'd probably fight all the way home, though.
Why don't you just switch cars?
Yeah.
He's not getting in my car.
Alrighty then.
My God. Okay. Next question.
Check, please.
Man.
He got in my car once, and that was it. And he came off the track and told my dad, if I had to drive that, I would tell you to put it in the trailer.
What was wrong with the Code?
man, we had that thing all jacked up.
Oh, just
I was so used to working on Troyers, and then Dad came home with a Raceworks, and I was like, oh boy,
totally different animal.
oh, totally different animal.
But guess what? You know what they said? It was me. Every time. Even with the hobby stock. And guess what? Go to Evergreen, win a championship. Every time there's something wrong with the car, I was always saying it. Nobody wanted to listen.
When did you win your championship?
2022?
22. Yeah, because honestly, with your reign as Miss Motorsports in 25, you didn't get to race a whole lot, did you?
We didn't get to race because of rain, mostly.
That, too, in the beginning of the year, there was a lot of
Every
rain.
602 race that was scheduled was freaking rain.
Just wiped out.
I think we raced 3 times, and I missed 1 race because of, I think I had to work that weekend.
Yeah.
So, but I did double duty almost every single time.
Mm-hmm.
So, besides once, and I think that was it? No, it was not FanFest. I did both FanFest.
Is that tough doing the double duty? Is it hard for you to stay focused? Are you one of those people that need to be like totally inside your head when you go racing, or you can just be free and freewheeling? Or like some people are just so chill and relaxed, it doesn't matter, and some people are super hyper focused.
No, we usually get into like a race mode beforehand. Both of us
Mm-hmm.
do. Usually, he doesn't care until he's in the car, and he gets in like last minute. I'm getting in
tunnel vision.
before Miss Motorsports. I was getting in races before, rushing everybody, get everything done.
Right.
Sitting in the car for 3-4 races before I was going out.
Right.
Motorsports definitely put a whole different spin on that. Was running from victory lane to getting in the car. Mark was taking the crown, the sash. We were strapping it and going out. Mahoning I didn't race Evergreen this year, but Mahoning was very nice and waited and worked with us when we did that.
This is a slightly personal question. Did you ever wear your race uniform? Did you ever have a bikini on underneath the race uniform? For real?
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's a commitment right there.
Pretty much every time she raced.
Really?
Yeah.
That's a commitment.
I think I did it on FanFest too, but FanFest I got black flagged, so.
For?
I spun out 3 times.
Yeesh. That's that race works.
Your consistency is admirable.
It's the first time I got black flagged in the last 5 years. So,
It's not going to be. It's not going to be the last.
No.
Mark said you finished 3rd in points, so that's good.
No, that is
Season.
good. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll see. Hopefully we can concentrate a little more this year without all the traveling from Motorsports and get somewhere.
Mm-hmm. So, as we talked when the Beers family was here just a few minutes ago, everybody's really happy to see Mahoning is back in action already. You guys apparently are feeling the same way because that's kind of your home track as well.
Yeah, 100%. Nobody ever really wanted to see it go away. Really hoping it works out for the guy that's taking it over. We're kind of making judgment calls. We got a drivers meeting coming up with new management and
It keeps getting snowed out.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
So, obviously kind of want to go see how that's going to go and kind of go from there and see what route we're going to go this year, how much we're going to be there versus Evergreen or,
Okay.
So,
I feel like we have different feelings on it. He likes Mahoning better than I do, and I really think it's just for results reasons. Evergreen, we raced there 1 season full time, won the championship.
Nice.
And then went back with the modified once, which somebody was spotting for me, and both times I think we raced there on the modified. I ended up crashing because somebody, I won't say who, just, hey, they're going green
No
this
wonder you
lap.
didn't drive with her.
And everybody
that's why
breaks
she doesn't
that.
have a microphone in her helmet either.
Wow.
I wouldn't be able to talk.
Yeah,
No.
never gonna
word you. No way. Holy smokes.
Just turn the radio off.
No, last time he raced, I was screaming at you. That was the only time that I was yelling at you or talking too much because I didn't know what you were doing.
Honestly, I thought she was going to talk too much when we got to races that, with the modified that we were allowed to have spotters. And
I wasn't allowed to spot for the first season.
Yeah. Honestly, she wasn't. She
I was
wasn't
the
allowed
last-
to have a radio.
I was the last resort. He didn't have anybody. He's like, can you spot for me?
Yeah, my spotter fell through for the one race at Mahoning, and I was like, all right, Kayla, you're up, I guess.
I got you covered, buddy.
Yep.
Wow. My dad tried it once for me, and that was the worst.
He's annoying
didn't
on the
go
radio.
well. Oh,
Sorry,
really?
I love you, but you're annoying.
Like, I've always grown up not running with radios and stuff. I mean, even when we got the big cars and you doing that, you just want just enough information.
Yeah.
And
Was
information
Dad
that-
constantly?
no, Dad was the opposite. Dad got too involved in watching the race and forgot to press the button to talk.
Oh, gotcha.
Oh, you're running 10-second circles. I mean,
It's a lot
things happen
happening.
quick.
Yeah, there's a lot going on there.
Things happen really
So,
quick. there.
so now with the resurgence of Mahoning again this year, now you're going to have these drivers meetings and everything. And if you don't want to get too involved in it, you don't have to. But for both of you, what does Mahoning do? What do they need to do? What does management need to do? What do drivers, what do fans need to do to make Mahoning successful and have some longevity and not have to worry about this place?
Truthfully, I mean, in my standpoint, there's not a lot of a crowd at all, ever.
There's not a lot of crowd. There's
No.
not a big crowd.
No.
So,
Yeah.
so we need some
that
people in the
needs to be-
bleachers.
Yeah,
Pack the stands nights.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you go
you go there on fan appreciation. It's $8 to get in, $10 to get in, or whatever it is, that night, and the place is packed.
Mm-hmm.
So do you think it's too expensive for a family to go there? Do you think that's part of the issue?
I mean, that's definitely
does it need to be addressed?
That's definitely part of crowd size.
Right.
I mean, from a racer's aspect, obviously you want to see a full grandstand.
Absolutely.
You don't want to be racing in front of an empty grandstand.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, there's a lot of on track or rules that weren't enforced that was killing the car count too. So you know what I mean? Like it was a double-edged sword.
You're getting it from both ends. You're getting the front gate and the back gate where we're kind of going. Now, when you're sponsorship hunting and you want demographics for the track you're racing at, how greatly does that impact you when you say, hey, this place is capable of 5,000 fans, 6,000 fans, and we're getting 500. It's not appealing for a sponsor.
No,
Definitely not.
And I mean, last year we had the modified at the Lehigh Valley Auto Show, and I mean there was people that lived in Slatington that were lifelong NASCAR fans, and it was, where do you race this at? And we'd say Mahoning and Evergreen, and they were like, we didn't even know Mahoning was a thing.
Really?
And we live 15 minutes away.
Isn't that amazing?
So
wow.
I think a lot of it too, like promotion isn't there.
So it's marketing and promotion from that standpoint.
Genevieve definitely helped that last year. Genevieve was on Facebook posting a lot, and that worked too. But like I don't know. I feel like that's a lot of it too.
I mean, there was other people that lived closer to Mahoning that were like, we didn't even know that was there.
Yeah, that's not a good sign.
So
let's get caught up in chat here quick since Joe's computer's dead.
Yeah, it's dead.
Well, Mom says you're both hard-headed, first of all. Peyton Renninger says, hi, Makayla.
Hi.
And there's a question here. It says, ask her about the NASCAR pit crew guys.
that was pretty neat.
Mark commented that, didn't he?
He did.
Yeah.
We were walking down Pocono's pit lane, and I was there for Motorsports, just kind of walking, and I wasn't really even paying attention, and somebody was like, hey, great run last night, and I turned around to look, and they were looking at me, and I'm like, what? And I was like, oh, thanks. And he was like, yeah, and then we went back over. I think it was Ty Dillon's crew that said it.
Yeah,
Nice.
it was a lot of like RCR guys, Colleague guys.
So that was cool. They all came down.
They all Pocono weekend, they all ventured down to Mahoning for something to do on a Saturday night.
Nice.
And,
Just literally because one of the crew members was like, hey, it's an old track I used to go to. Let's go see. So, like, things like that can definitely help Mahoning, too.
Absolutely.
Yeah, usually Brent stops down, Wentz, and either he has a ride or he brings his crew with.
Yeah. So that was pretty cool. I mean, that happened, and then we just kind of got talking, and they were like, you held up with everybody. You didn't give no shit about who you were racing against.
Right.
It was cool seeing, like, they were surprised about me getting out and doing Victory Lane that night as Miss Motorsports and being able to do both and handle both things.
Yeah, because it's a lot going on for you mentally. It's pretty wild.
But once you get in the race mode, it's not. Yeah, I don't even think about it like that. It's totally separate until, okay, checker flag's thrown, hurry up, start unbuckling, park, and get out.
Right.
So
it is definitely pretty funny watching her like run across the track. Going from Miss Motorsports to race mode.
Yeah.
Let me ask.
Superman.
Here's another personal question for you. Where do you keep the heels at? In your car?
So no, I usually, unless I'm
valid question.
It is.
Before my race, like race before, I don't wear my heels, and usually we were closer to the end of the schedule, and there was only one race after, so I wouldn't wear my heels. I would just race in my shoes, and that's it.
Yeah.
I also didn't wear heels a lot to any of the tracks. It was either like shoes or flip flops. I wore my heels every once in a while, but
I don't know how you ladies walk across the track in heels and not lose the shoe, lose the heel,
well,
whatever.
Fun fact, we got some footage coming from Allentown.
Yeah.
Somebody tucked a shoe.
Yeah. Who did that?
Ryan took it right off my foot.
Really? It's somebody else's fault.
Yeah, I was walking, did good, got to the turn, Ryan Flores said, and took my shoe.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm working on Cody's video from Allentown because I'm so far behind, and Makayla's there. Okay, amen. And he said, woo, we're going to just drive towards her. And he went, oh, shit, I'm stuck down here and had to get pushed out.
The funny thing is I had no clue. And then I turned around after I put the sign down, and I'm like, why the hell did he stop? What is going on? I'm like, what are you doing? Get into your spot. Get your shit together. Sorry.
It's funny.
We're alive. But
Oh, it's fine.
Michael Esterly says, Makayla, you did a great job. And Lily is forever grateful for you for spotting her your shades in Victory Lane.
Not a problem. Glasses are important.
Solid,
I love my
solid
shades.
sleigh
So
right there. Nice, very nice.
gotta look out for each other, you know?
Code Man, how did your indoor deal go?
Let's not talk about Friday. Let's
Yeah,
Well,
just
he
Saturday.
just, he hits the wall. He doesn't even try. He just turns right.
I'll own up to it. You know, definitely more of a driver mistake than anything.
It was a short
coming,
video.
Yeah, coming to the green, put the right rear and like the slick stuff, and it sucked you right into the wall, and that was the end of it.
Well, now, you run a slingshot literally once a year, right? Or twice.
Yeah. We don't play with it much.
Yeah.
You know, last year we did do, we ran Snydersville once at the end of the year, and then, you know, that went really well. I mean, I don't think I ran a race on dirt since probably 2018.
You did one this year.
You know, we went to Snydersville, won a heat race, ended up, third, I think it was. You know, we ran second most of the feature. And then, the following weekend we went down to Pagoda for the World Championship.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
So,
yeah, they got a nice gig going on.
Yeah, that was my first time down at that track, and it is a beautiful facility.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely. Yeah.
You know, we had a blast down there. We were actually supposed to go to Snydersville Friday night, and didn't really plan accordingly to go down to Pagoda. And got there a little bit late Friday night. So missed practice. Ended up going out for the B main. Like missed the transfer by one. For the first feature, and then, you know, we got into the second feature, ran pretty good. Didn't have the right gear in the car. And then we went back down Sunday, and I think I ended up having to go in through the B main for the first feature, and we ran decent there, and then, made some changes for the second feature, and we went, I don't know, 18th to inside the top 10. So,
it's a good run.
Yeah. So, had a lot of fun going back on the dirt. You know, we're planning on running the Trenton show. So,
nice.
So that'll be fun. I know Dave said, you know, he'd like to go do some more outdoor dirt stuff, this year. So we might go play around in the slingshot a little bit more.
Good for you. Now, when you hop out of the big car, your tour car, into a slingshot, is this just like, you just look at it as like, you know, it's another race and another race car that you're hopping in? Is this a different deal, or is this kind of like you're more relaxed because it's more like a play thing?
I mean, I don't know. I'm a racer. I'll race anything with wheels and a steering wheel.
Yeah.
A couple of years ago, I got a call to run cage karts and stuff at Snydersville.
Oh, wow.
Mahoning, and you know, so yeah, it's fun. You know, it's definitely not as much pressure. You know, we're going to have fun and try and run up front and win some races. You know, we got a fast piece and we only show up every once in a while.
Yeah.
You know, versus the guys that are running every week. You know, so. But yeah, I mean, it's still a race car. So
it still goes fast and turns left.
Yeah.
Exactly. I know Makayla and I have talked about this before, and she has given me kind of an upturned nose on this. Like, when are you gonna hop on dirt? Sometime.
I
Not
want to
happening.
go back to dirt.
Like Austin said, it's too dirty.
I just don't enjoy
Austin-
it. It's just not.
Even
I
Brandon
don't know.
said, "Come on, man, you got to try the dirt."
No.
Come
I
on.
just have no. I mean, yeah, a car is a car. I'll get in it, but I just
So if you
asphalt's
had
where it's at.
Oh, really? And that's why I've never been to an asphalt race.
You
because-
told me you were going to come this year, and you never showed up.
he's been saying that for the past 3 years.
Yeah, I know. It's one of
Maybe
these
I'll
years I'll
come.
get there.
Maybe I'll come.
Maybe I'll show
You
up.
almost missed your chance.
Yeah, but I didn't, and that's all that matters. So
Whatever.
they're open for another year because they're giving me another chance.
And
That's
you
what
won't
it's
show up again.
Maybe I'll show up.
Makayla did run dirt the year that I was in school in North Carolina. So, you know, I came home and ran way more races than I had planned on running. But the people that I drive the slingshot for actually ended up letting her run their slingshot.
Oh, nice. I never knew you ran slingshot.
I did
So-
one season. I didn't like it. Hit the wall at Action Track. No, I was just over it. I didn't like it no more.
It's over.
It wasn't for me.
Just because you lost talent doesn't mean dirt's a bad thing.
She
Ew.
didn't lose talent
Ew.
that night. That one wasn't her fault. It was a hard hit. She did almost go over the turn 3-4
Really?
wall.
Holy
They tried sending me back out.
That's
I was like,
impressive.
what?
What?
Yeah, in a junior slingshot too.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah,
Man.
fun times. No,
So-
I just do better on asphalt, so I think I just enjoy it more. It's better results, better time. I don't know.
So you guys are close to the same age, right?
4 years.
4 years, like I said. And you both race. And you started quarter midgets?
Mhm.
Yes.
So did your parents race, or what got you involved in racing?
Dad raced a little bit.
Dad raced a little bit. Mom and dad were always big NASCAR fans. They actually, back in the day, Pocono, they helped on the Harvick's pit crew for a race.
Oh, wow.
So, but I mean, the funniest thing, I guess, that really got us into it, I don't know, I think I was maybe 2 weeks old, and Dad came home with 2 quarter midgets for me in the back of the truck. And,
nice.
Mom wasn't
never
happy.
Too early to start.
So, Mom wasn't too happy, but so I was racing quarter midgets whether I wanted to or not.
Right.
And but so then we started going to Blue Mountain, and I was 3-4 years old. We were there every Friday night.
Yep.
And it was one of those, I turned to Dad the one night and said, "Hey, I want to do this," and we started racing the year I turned 5, and that was
Here we are.
Yeah.
And that's
Here
what
we
it's
are.
been since literally age 5. Grew up there, and then I started and got out of quarter midgets and took off.
Mom says she was a Winston girl.
Mhm.
Very nice. Yeah. Brandon says he's going to pick me up and force me to come to Mahoney this year.
Good luck.
You both won't show up.
Yeah. Yeah. He and I go out and have some fun somewhere. Yeah. We'll let you guys just do your deal. So that'll be a thing.
Good luck.
Brandon's a good dude, man. I dig him. Good dude.
I'd like to agree.
So Mom was a Winston girl.
Mhm.
Wow. Brr. Fancy. Jesus. So you kind of carried that tradition on
I
through
guess
there.
so.
Dang. Man.
I think Mom meant she smokes Winstons.
Oh, I misunderstood that. Okay.
I think that's what she means.
Makes perfect sense now.
Right.
Yeah.
I can hear her now. You son of a... I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
Wait till Leo's league when she sees you.
I know. Hey, I gave her beanies.
Yes.
She took a selfie.
What are you
with
worried
me.
about?
I never saw the
waiting for?
selfie. She took a
No.
selfie with me. I never saw it. She took a picture of me, Makayla, and Little Miss Motorsports. Never
Nothing.
saw that.
Nothing.
No, I got nothing.
You're worried about Leo's league. We're all going to Atlantic City next weekend.
Yeah. Yep. AC's coming up.
Yeah.
Have fun at work.
I was going to surprise you, but I got off, and I'm coming down to see you race on Saturday.
All right.
You ruined the surprise. Good job.
Don't suck.
Yeah, if I called off of work for you to suck, it don't matter. I told him all year, I just want you to win so we can have a victory lane picture together. He wins the night I don't do it, but Annika does.
Yep.
For Little Miss Motorama. And then he sucks at Allentown. That was our last chance.
Well,
Blew it.
Saturday was okay.
No.
Hey,
It's not the
Saturday
last-
we had it.
No. You're being way too hard on him.
Saturday
I
we
think
had a
it's-
good run in Allentown that didn't show
Yeah,
results.
Right. No,
Yeah.
it's good.
I think it is way cool, though, that you want to have a victory lane photo with your brother. I think
It would've been
that's
cool.
Pretty cool.
Yeah, it would have been neat. Both times I went outdoors, either the one night Makayla didn't do Miss Motorsports because she got there late, and then the other time she was,
I think it was
working Grandview,
Yeah.
somewhere else. on
Probably with you
Saturday.
at a track.
Probably.
So,
Probably.
Fun fact, I never missed Cody's racing until this year for Motorsports.
And that's pretty awesome.
That's pretty
No,
legit,
seriously,
yes.
man. That is
You guys-
really cool.
We figured this out early since we know you guys that you two are really close, and it's pretty awesome.
And we love it. We
and
think
I
it's
know
really
you go to
cool.
war for each other.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
pretty much.
I get the in-car footage that I cut a lot of stuff out, and she's pretty animated
yeah.
and gets him fired up. You know, if I could post that, well, nobody would like anybody, but it's I like editing their stuff.
Yeah, it's
just
interesting
say that.
content.
Oh,
The
Yeah.
good stuff ends up on the cutting room floor, though. That's the
short
problem.
fuse.
Maybe we should just make a video, combine all of that stuff that you cut out.
Oof.
Hey, nobody, no,
It
we
wouldn't-
don't want
it
to watch.
wouldn't-
We don't want to
no.
let people watch that.
Maybe we could just have a watch party here.
No, I wouldn't
That's
do anything
funny.
for him.
No,
Nice.
that's
Bear's got to worry about enough cutting out me flipping people at bird while we're racing. So
Yeah.
Actually, we talked about that this year. When you put a GoPro in my car, you had to cut a little bit out.
It happens.
it does. It happens.
I like when they get out there, they
Often.
realize the camera's there, and they, hey, can you just...
yes.
Yeah.
Blow it up.
We
Yeah.
can
Yeah.
cut that out.
Blow it up.
I said the only time I did good this year is when I had the GoPro on my car.
There you go.
Had to prove myself.
Interesting.
They both won in different classes at Mahoning, only siblings to ever do that.
Oh yeah, same
very nice.
night. Yeah, we did do that.
That is pretty awesome.
That is.
We did try making that a streak, and it didn't work.
Yeah, but at least you did it. Yeah, who ruined it?
Well, look at me.
I don't remember. If we raced at Evergreen, I'd probably beat you a lot more. But I'll give me some grace. You raced at Mahoning for like 10 years now. You get the.
She did have better luck the year we ran Mahoning at Evergreen. She had better luck at Evergreen than I ever did. So we
He can have Mahoning. I'll take Evergreen. And we'll just leave it at that.
We abused a lot of equipment that year. You know, we were running Mahoning, Evergreen. We were going down to the Smart Tour races. You know, so we were pretty much doing that all with Johnny's car, and nobody's fault. Just part failures, and they always ended up happening at Evergreen. So,
Now, when does Mahoning and Evergreen kick off their season, respectively? Do you guys have an opening date for these guys?
Mahoning, I think, is April
18th.
Basically mid-April.
Yeah. I don't know about Evergreen.
And I think Evergreen's usually mid to end May.
Okay. Now, do they have a practice session prior to the season starting like some tracks do?
Mahoning does. I don't know about Evergreen.
Usually Evergreen does.
I've kind of been sticking to Mahoning just because it's our home track, and we haven't really talked about going back to Evergreen.
Yeah.
The
last time we were there,
the big downside that we weren't going to Evergreen was it's your two asphalt tracks in the area, and rules were different. So
there's no sense in working together.
No, that makes it a little tough.
So you know, it was quite a bit to change with, you know, we had R2 modifieds to worry about, and then you know, last year I was running Terry Peters 4-cylinder for him, so it was just a lot to change to go up there and then come back and change it back.
It's a lot of swapping
and, you know,
stuff. It's tough. Now, what are the logistics of you guys getting to a racetrack with both cars? I mean, do you have a trailer big enough for both cars? Do you taking both? You have two trailers?
I mean, if anybody out there wants to buy us a trailer that we can fit both cars in, you got it. No,
Makayla gets privilege of the enclosed trailer.
I told him when I got the modified, I was like, that's mine. Mine is not going on no open trailer.
No, Makayla had that privilege when she started running big cars, and we were both running at the same track. So, you know, there was nights that we were taking three cars. All three were running, and, you know, we had
made for a long night.
You know, friends towing a car up, and I was towing a car up, and then, you know, Makayla's was in the enclosed. So there was a lot, and it was hectic. You know, now it's pretty much down to two cars a night. You know, you're not with the schedule changes that they've made, which are good for all the classes.
So you have a little bit more time in between to help each other out.
Usually it's Pro 4s and 602s, and then modifieds are on their own weekend, which is nice for us because when it was three cars, in reality it's literally just me, him, my parents, and Brandon, and a couple friends that once in a while come up. So
that's the crew help.
Yeah.
Now, what happens if you have a bad heat and he has a bad heat? Like, where does everybody go? Like, if everybody's thrashing, that's tough.
Depends.
Honestly, it didn't happen much.
That's good.
Last year was a lot, with little changes.
There was a few times where, you know, I wanted to change some stuff on my car, and Makayla got into something with hers in the heat race, you know. And it's super easy to tear up a modified. You know, you got open wheels.
Yeah.
You know, so
nothing happened even big really a lot of the times. It was minor changes that we were really having, but just making sure.
Yeah, I'm just thinking like if one night you guys you knock a right front off and you got upper and lower control arms missing, you got upper and lower control arms missing in your deal. It's it's a lot of work.
Yeah,
it worked out. Like I could kind of micromanage stuff on the modified and do stuff with the modified, and you know, I'd send Dad over to the 4-cylinder, and you know, that's definitely Dad's wheelhouse.
Okay.
He's better with the mods, so it kind of helped out. Having him be better at one car, my dad be at the Pro 4 doing that.
Right.
But depending on the night, either he won't listen to me or my dad won't listen to me. And we just argue, and then it's like me and Cody versus my dad, or vice versa. And then it's like arguing about what are we changing, what are we doing. And obviously, like the hobby stock, there's not much to change. You go out, drive it, come back, it's tight, it's loose, whatever, done deal.
Right.
So it wasn't much there, but coming from a hobby stock to a 602, completely opposite, like total change for me. So me still learning and not knowing as much as I probably could know because we all just fight in the garage anyways. It's definitely harder for me to step in at the track and do stuff because we're so busy. So let them just handle it. Let me stay out of the way. We'll figure it out later.
Right.
So it's hard for me to jump in then, but they kind of handle it. Brandon goes around, does stuff too. Yeah. I mean, there was only one bad night that I had where I think you had a rough night too. And I think that was two seasons ago. I think FanFest, me and FanFest we just
don't see eye to eye.
No, never at Mahoning. First year in the mod, me and I think Art Hoffer got into a wreck. That was horrible. That was really bad. And then I think that was the only major crash that we had at Mahoning with the mod. Tore the right front up. It was just horrible. Had to tear the whole car apart to get it in the trailer. I think that night we actually went home on the open trailer.
Oof, oh boy, that's never a good sign.
That was the only time that was happening. And then this year I got black flagged, and then at Evergreen we had a bad accident. There was in both cars, which first time he was not there in the hobby stocks, and I called him and I'm like, I can't believe you're missing this race. I have a bad feeling. Like I start second and almost got put in the wall in the heat, and he called me after and he's like, are you good? I'm like, yeah, but I just have a bad feeling it's going to happen again. He's like, no, it's not. It's not. That person's not going to do it again. No. Well, happens in the future. And he was like, I'm going to come home from vacation. That was the year that I was in second in points at Mahoning, and it was a Friday night running at Evergreen. He was like, well, come home. We'll fix it. My dad got up at 3 a.m. and stayed up till 3 a.m., slept 2 hours, and then we left for Mahoning. And he wasn't there that night. And then there was another race that I was like, you can't miss. I was like, because last time it didn't work. So I don't think we really miss each other's races anymore.
And
it's not good for when we miss it. FanFest and me don't get along. So
I see that. Yeah, but it's so cool. I love the bond. I think it's so cool. Barry, have something for us?
Yeah, let me get caught up with chat.
Sure.
Mark says you guys did it twice on the same night that you guys both won.
Very nice. David
Herring says, Makayla, were you nervous this time last year, the night before the pageant?
Ooh, I don't know. I think
Makayla says yes.
It definitely hit the night before that I was like, oh crap, this is tomorrow. Like, wow. Behind stage was like, everybody was calm, cool, collected. I'm like pacing back there, talking to everybody, trying to just make sure everything was good, under control. And then once you hit the stage, the nerves go. I'm actually talking to Tiff Hitzler about that. She's like, I'm so nervous. And I was like, don't be. Like, you're going to hit the stage and it all just goes away.
Was that your first time?
It was.
So one and done.
Yep.
Very nice.
Good for you.
Thank you.
Remember our conversation we had a few days prior to the pageant?
Yeah.
Yeah. Uh-huh. Who was right?
Me.
Excuse me?
All right, you were right. You've been right for a lot, okay?
Yes, I have. Thank you. Thank you for recognizing
you're
that.
You're welcome. You've been calling things.
Question for Cody. Did you receive any slack this year that, like, hey, your sister's Miss Motorsports?
Not as much as you would expect.
Yeah.
You obviously heard it,
Oh, I'm sure.
Friends and stuff. But not as much as you'd expect from it.
That's good. That's a good thing.
Hey, it's some wild stuff. Now, your crown is sitting here.
Mm-hmm.
Does this crown go back, or is that a crown that you keep for yourself?
No, we keep them, and the new Miss Motorsports gets a whole different crown.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
So you'll always have this to look back on.
Yes.
And obviously, this has been as you said before, this has been a really good memory for you.
Yes.
And I know you just mentioned you were talking to Tiff, and I wish Tiff all the luck in the world. I think Tiff would be a fantastic representative. We have been so fortunate over the past few years, and Barry and I have been talking about this, between you, excellent representation, plus you're a racer, and I think that is awesome for this sport. We had Morgan Rochelle Beeler, racer / queen.
Yep.
Lindsay Garl, racer / queen. We've had a lot of really good girls. And it wasn't like you guys just, you won the pageant and then we didn't see you all season long. You ladies were going everywhere and doing a lot of stuff, and it's really cool. So for the ladies out there tonight that are sitting there kind of shaking in their boots going, oh shit, this is like for real tomorrow. What advice do you have for them?
Go out there and just own the stage, own everything, be confident, have fun. Just the time of life.
And this is because I don't understand this. Okay. So this may sound like a really stupid question. How do you be confident in a 2-piece bikini with literally hundreds and hundreds of eyes staring at you and people that you don't even know? That is not for the weak to do that. Seriously.
I think adrenaline takes over a lot of it. And on stage, all the lights are hitting you, so you can't really see.
You can't see them.
Like, you can't really even see the judges' faces, pretty much, because everything else is just blurry, and the lights are so
right
bright and in your face. And I think in your head, you're just like, smile, wave, hit your marks. Like,
are you going, oh shit?
I think the first time I hit the stage I did, it was kind of like oh, wow, that's a lot of people.
So this is
happening. Don't mess up. Don't look stupid.
Yeah.
Which I did stutter when I went out and went to talk.
Yeah.
But after that, the first time being out there, you go backstage, you change, and you just kind of hype yourself back up of, all right, we're going back out there, we're doing this, you're next.
What is the dressing room like? What's the tension in the dressing room? Is it oh my God, that girl's here, or is everybody getting along really well? Is everybody kind of cheering each other on, being very supportive, or is it kind of a tit for tat?
No, there's I think 3 tables that were set up. We all had our little spots back there. As big as that building is, there's not a lot of room behind stage. So you have the bathrooms, which surprisingly none of us really were in. We were just kind of all huddled there, changing. We were chatting a little bit. Everybody's so sweet backstage. We all were really supportive, chatting it up. You had the group of like girls that were like, all right, let me fix my hair, let me fix my makeup. And then there were some of us just sitting, talking, chatting it up. Like, you can't be too focused back there. Like, you have to know you want it, but not sit there and overthink it. And make sure everything's perfect. Go back there, have a good time, talk, hype yourself up, and just go for it.
Right.
Are you a judge this year?
No. I don't think you judge until 2 years after.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
So I will be there Saturday, though, helping with Tiny and Little Miss behind stage.
Oh, very nice.
Yeah.
Very nice. That's good stuff. Yeah, the motorsports, I don't know. You know, it's not easy to go up there and stand in front of a whole bunch of people with just a little skimpy 2-piece on.
Well, you should.
You really don't think about it.
Well, I mean, I've done it for so many years.
You really don't think about it. I mean, like I said, everybody's so open and cheerful in the back, and you all kind of know, like, what you're there for, but at the same time, you kind of make the friend group back there, and you hype each other up. Like, I told Jamie that we should get a TV back there so we could see each other on stage. And she said in the past they have done that, but then everybody's too concentrating on watching everything happening. And then they're like, oh shit, I'm up. Like, So it's definitely quiet back there. You can't hear anything back there, surprisingly.
That's crazy.
How is it even possible?
It's
so loud.
I mean, maybe you do, and all of us are just kind of blocked out, concentrating, but you really, like, we were talking in the group chat beforehand, and Mallory was like, you know, like, somebody needs to bring a speaker. I think it was Mallory that said it, because it's just so quiet back there, like, you don't hear anything. So we actually talked about bringing a speaker and playing music just to kind of get the hype up.
Yeah.
And I don't think anybody brought the speaker. If you forget something, like any girls that are running this year, if you forget something, somebody has it.
Oh, that's
Somebody's
good to know.
going to have it back
that's
there.
good.
Yeah, it's good to know. Now, everything you have said to me throughout the entire season, you know, with us going to different places and here tonight and just our chats with our Lowdown Entertainment Adventures and things like that, this whole Miss Motorsports deal has been very positive for you. I'm going to play devil's advocate right now. What didn't you like about being Miss Motorsports?
That it was 1 year. Is that a good answer?
No, that's a fan. No, I appreciate your honesty.
No, COVID gave 2 years of
Yes.
Yeah, it did.
Yep. No, if we could do 2 years, I think it'd be helpful. I mean, like for me, I only work 3 days a week, but I work 3/12s, so that could be Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, or it can be Monday, Saturday, Sunday.
Yeah.
And it kind of, who wants to go out and stay out until 1, 2 in the morning and then get up at 5?
So who
That's
doesn't?
that's rough.
So it is kind of hard making sure like you have off and having that time to travel. I wanted to go south this year, and I just couldn't make it happen with work. So
how about receptions from the track? Has every track been really warm and receptive to you, nice and warm and fuzzy?
yeah, I mean, most of them you have to reach out to and just be like, hey, can I come?
Mm-hmm.
Is there anything I need? Like, is there anything I can do for you guys?
Right.
Everybody's been open, and very welcoming. I will say, like, Doug and Brittany and all their tracks have been really nice. They announced multiple times a night that you're there.
Mm-hmm.
Make sure you're involved. Let's see. I don't think there was any, like, negative things that I can say about any track. I mean,
Right.
everything was open, welcoming, and really including, like, no matter what they had going on, hey, do you want to do this? And you just jump in.
Yeah, like if they want to throw out T-shirts or
Yeah.
something like that. Yeah. And I know when you and I went to Seals Grove together, we actually had Little Miss Motorsports meet us out there. So that was
Yes.
kind of cool to get to hang out with her, and she could see
Yeah.
what was going on. Did you spend a lot of time with her at different venues as well?
I think I went to 2 or 3 with Little Miss.
Mm-hmm.
Tiny Miss was like 3 or 4.
Oh, there's a Tiny Miss too?
Yeah,
Yes.
I was just about to jump
That's
in
who
there.
was at Allentown with me.
Okay.
Okay.
So what constitutes a Little Miss? Okay, so obviously Miss Motorsports is anybody 18
Correct.
and above.
Yep.
Then Little Miss is...
We also have, like, they don't have requirements. So we have, it was Mahoning, Super Dirt Week, all the indoor shows,
Right.
and then Returning the Crown. Then
Right.
you have Little Miss, who I think is 8 to 11. They have no requirements, just Returning the Crown the next year. And same
Okay.
thing with Tiny. They have no requirements besides Returning the Crown. And that's 5 to 7, I think it is.
Oh, wow. I didn't realize there was 3.
I
Yeah.
have no idea.
Yeah, it was nice having them come back. I was hoping they would bring them back this year. It was nice being able to not only reach out to our community in racing and everybody else, like the rest of the community for younger generations. I make sure I was active there. Like, I went to all the Corner Midget clubs and made sure I took my car to a couple races, Blue Mountain, Phoenixville.
Mm-hmm.
And
You even took the GoPro with you.
yes.
Yes.
Yep.
That was
Yep.
really cool.
Yep.
Yeah.
Leo's League we went to, which was cool.
Yeah.
So making sure I'm in the younger generation too this season was a big part of what I wanted to do.
Nice.
Showing that we started here, you can continue to race, you can do whatever you want, and step out and do other things. So having that, and then having my littles be with me to show their interest. And it's crazy because for me, it's a lot to go through outfit changes and make sure I'm out in victory lane and make sure I'm talking to drivers and doing everything
Yeah.
that is involved in it. And having 2, like, 5 to 11-year-olds who are doing the same thing.
Right.
Who are interested, yeah, I'm still a kid. I'm going to color my books or play with my friends in the
Right.
stands. But then features come out and I'm changing and I'm going out there.
Exactly.
Whether it was 7 p.m. or Raylan did really good as being 5, being able to step out and go to any of these tracks, travel after school, and being 5. Yes, play with the bubble gun.
The bubble gun was fun.
But yeah, and she
cool.
she was a champ, and she would last until 10, 11 o'clock at
That's
night.
pretty amazing for a 5-year-old.
Yeah.
I can't do it anymore.
Yeah.
I mean, she grew up. Her older brother races, so she grew up in it. Bella did really good. Bella went to multiple tracks. She went with Mallory to a couple. Went to her own. Her dad works on Chase Steed's car, so she traveled with them a lot. She was involved. She knew what she was talking about. It was cool seeing
That is so cool.
somebody so young know so much about a car.
Now, has anybody that has been a Little Miss ever gone on to capture the full Miss crown?
I think Jaden Gertzky was a Little Miss, but she went to RX and did that. She won that. I don't know if she's
What
going
is
to go
RX?
like another pageant in the
Okay.
thing. Yeah.
Okay.
I don't think she's gone out for motorsports, but a lot of the girls that have won Little or Tiny are still under 18.
Oh, so they're just not.
There's such a
they're
big age gap there that they're
ready
not
yet.
there yet.
Yeah.
Actually, when there was somebody with me when I was Miss Mahoning. And I don't think she's old enough yet, but she's coming to age where she could probably go out in the next couple of years.
Oh, cool.
So
cool.
It'd be cool to see her come back.
Couple things in chat here. Mark says you were at Oak Lane for the Grands.
Mm-hmm.
And David Herring said we would have loved to seen you here in the South.
Yeah, I would have loved to come down.
I know. I got a couple messages from the couple of guys on the Smart Tour about getting Makayla down there for a race, and it just never worked out. So
it's so tough because when you did the traveling, you're doing that out of your own pocket.
Yes. Yep.
So
everything is us besides like our requirements. Even, I mean, Mahoney was really good when I was there for Miss Motorsports. I was there for like I didn't have to pay to get in. If I did double duty, I did have to pay.
Right.
So that was nice, but
and that's an insurance thing though too.
Yeah,
obviously.
Yep. Yeah. So every other track though usually let us in for free, and you usually get one person with you. But travel expenses, any things that we were handing out, anything like that, that's all on us.
Like Scooby snacks on the way home that you would not stop for. Just bringing that up. Does she do that with you?
I don't drive with her.
Well,
get with it. Come on.
That's true. But I mean, if you ever did, like, I'm like, I mean, we need a Scooby snack. Like, there goes a place for just.
I offered. No. I offered. I'm like, hey, look, there's that. No, I'm good. And then he passed down the freaking passenger seat. I had to drive home.
It's because
all the way.
Malnourished.
Yeah, it's like I went into a lack of nourishment.
Dehydration.
Yeah,
failure to thrive.
I was having seizures and stuff.
He didn't want to see what was coming either.
That's true. I pretended I slept a lot while I was driving with her.
Which is actually crazy because the only time that you would lay back in the seat was at night. And I can't see at night, so I don't know why that was the worst time to lay back.
Now you tell me.
That's because he didn't want to see at night.
He couldn't see anything anyways. It's pitch black. What did he see? The lines? That's it.
He didn't want to see what was coming.
They want to know if, Makayla, did you sell most of your posters?
Yeah, they're kind of difficult to sell at times, but we did what we could. It's also hard, like, when I was doing double duty, I couldn't set up a table and then be over there and racing. And by the time we have practice and then going over, there's just no time doing it there. I would try and get to a lot of the tracks early to do it, but I wanted to walk around and be involved more than just kind of sit there and
Are posters a thing of the past?
In my opinion,
think we've had this conversation.
In my opinion, yes.
Yeah, I agree.
I think. I mean,
we have talked about it.
Yeah, obviously she's a very beautiful young lady, but somebody that's involved in a relationship.
That was a big thing that we've heard this year.
Hey, I would love to hang this up here, but and that's just a fella being very respectful to his significant other, and so I can see where that could be a little bit tougher. They were a huge thing back in the day.
Yeah,
I mean, everybody had them plastered all over the shop, but
everybody's garage. You walked into.
Yeah.
So
it's not a thing.
What do you guys think would be a nice alternative to the posters?
Well, we talked about calendars.
Yes.
Mackenzie and I talked about like koozies. Who's not drinking at a racetrack?
True.
Somebody's gonna have a case of beer, and whether it's just for them or the whole row of the stands,
right?
Why not throw out some koozies? And they don't even need a picture on them. Miss Motorsports 2025, Makayla Kohler.
That's right. Good idea.
Stuff like that. I don't know. A lot of people like at Mahoning Fan Fest, they come for the free crap. So it's like, if it's not free, it's hard to get rid of.
Yeah. Trust me. Merchandise. Trust me, I am well aware.
Yeah, that struggle bus is very real. Oh my.
And Melissa Kohler says, every time I travel with my daughter, we stop. Must be you, Joe.
Seriously?
Damn, you got shit on.
What's that?
I said, damn, you got shit on.
I know, constantly. Why?
We stop at Wawa usually, and I feel like there was only one or two that we seen, and you didn't want to stop at Wawa, so.
So untrue.
Sheesh.
So untrue.
What?
Let's steal this. Let's steal that.
Well, this fella says, I have my sign poster of Makayla framed and hanging in my man cave.
Yes.
Nice.
Greatly treasured.
Nice.
Thank you.
Very nice.
And I apologize, but I am stuffy.
Well,
we made it through the day.
You're not doing bad, buddy.
I'm trying. It's fading fast.
You're not doing bad at all.
But if there's any women...
You seriously have military time on your phone?
Yeah, I'm a nurse.
Whatever.
Well, you're not a military nurse.
Yeah. That's what we use.
Oh, okay. Time of death. 1712.
Oh,
oh my God.
It's 1945. It's,
I hate you guys.
do you
We
really?
know.
No.
Yeah.
We're well aware.
If there's any females, though, that are in the slab above 18 questioning about going out for motorsports tomorrow.
Is
100%
it too
do it.
late, or can you just
Nope,
show up and
you
go?
can show up and do it.
Dude, so
Still
you're
time,
saying
buddy.
there's a chance.
There's a chance.
Do you want me to help you pick your outfits out?
Can you?
I got you.
Oh,
Do you want my
God.
heels?
Would you mind?
The checkered ones?
Are they like the slippers?
No.
You don't even have them on.
They're over there.
She came in socks here,
Okay, so
which I'm sure Mrs. Bear appreciates.
yeah, yes.
Well, yeah, he made me park in the snow. Couldn't even drive with me. I had to park in the snow. I had to muscle through.
Jeez, I'm gonna
Good
turn
move,
you
my
in.
good move, my man.
No wonder you won't let her spot. She's
Did you smack me for real?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I get a
She was
text
the last one here.
5 minutes before the show. Is it totes cool if I wear slippers? I'm like, yeah. And then she's like, and then she sends me another text. She's like, I am just completely wearing sweats and a sweatshirt. I don't even care.
See, here's some more love.
Well, you weren't supposed to tell them. They can only see from the waist up. You ruined
Too
it.
bad.
Andrew Butler said, "Thank you for giving my daughter the checkered flag at the coal cracker. Her eyes lit up when you did that."
Not a problem. I tried bringing little tiny flags or crowns every time I went somewhere.
And it's lasting memories for
Yeah.
kids.
Yeah.
And I will say this, I pick on Makayla a lot, and it's only because I do truly love her. She's a sweetheart of a girl. I'm so happy I got to meet her and her brother and her family through Leo's League several years
Yes.
ago.
Yeah.
And we kind of hit it off. This young lady is so good with her fans. I've witnessed it.
Thank
And
you.
and I've always given her props for that. I bust on her. She busts on me all the time. Trust me, it's not a one-way street, man. It is definitely a two-way street. But she is so good with, and she's so. You're just very kind and gentle to when young people come up to you. You're really, really good with the kids.
Thank you. That's where it
And-
starts. So
Yeah.
That's
And
where it matters.
you leave a really, really good impression for people. So I myself, and I know Bear and Barry, we are super, super proud of what you did this year.
Absolutely.
thank you
and-
guys.
And thankful for what you've done for us.
Yes.
As well.
And
Well,
we're
right back at you.
uber happy to announce that you are going to be with the Lowdown Entertainment family in
Yes,
2026
You
here.
should probably wear
Yes.
that sash tomorrow.
Yeah. While
If
you're
you
giving
really
that
ca-
one
if
away.
you really cared.
If you're committed to the cause, you would just take this one off and wear the LDE sash.
Right.
It's a
Show
little early.
commitment.
It's a little soon.
Oh.
Let me
Not
have
for
one
us.
more night. Let me have one more night.
Okay.
You're so needy.
I mean,
So
Saturday
needy.
I'll be there early before the show, so
No, put it on.
maybe, yeah. We were gonna do a video.
Saturday night at the Wild West in Atlantic City. She's going to be running around with the Miss
Oh.
LDE 2026.
Nice.
You know
That's
who
what I'm
won't be
saying.
there? That guy.
Him, because he never shows up.
Right.
My God.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Guys are
It's
killing
a bunch of racers in the middle of the winter going to like the biggest gambling place on the East Coast.
It's not good.
Yeah, it's a blast.
Oh, it's good.
It's
Last
a
year
blast.
was really fun. It used to be a girls' trip. Me and my mom just went, and then he raced. And then he didn't race for a couple years, and me and my mom just kept going.
It's my mom and I, actually.
You're right.
Yeah, if you want to get technical. I mean,
Alright,
you are
okay.
on military time.
Right.
Everything else is
Oh.
strict and proper, but you can't speak proper English. Whatevs.
We went to Parkland.
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh,
That makes sense.
Trojans.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you have that too. So,
So if you're not going to at least come to the races,
yes.
can you at least come to Wild Wild West after?
Let me think about that. No.
Boring.
Where is Wild Wild West?
Atlantic City.
Okay.
In between
Sounds like a
Valleys and Caesars.
Sounds like a fun trip.
It is.
Pick me up.
I'm not going to pick you up if I'm already down there.
So then how am I getting there?
Then come early and come to the races with us.
Oh, for the love of
See,
God.
this is either
you
you're
only,
coming or you're
you only
not.
have to leave Wednesday.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Actually, I'm only going Saturday.
Oh, there
So-
you go.
So you can come down with me and Brandon. We're driving down Saturday.
Can we leave you behind and just Brandon and I go? Or Brandon and I have an understanding.
I don't know. If she says she's coming to the races, I'm not complaining about that because she helps a lot with the indoor stuff when she's
Okay,
not
that's
Miss
cool.
Motorsports.
All right, that's cool. I'm sorry,
sh-
bud. I didn't want to. I got your back.
Here's
I know.
who else will be there. Dawn Lick said, we even sneak Lainey into the after party.
Nice.
Yeah.
Lainey's a legend for God's
Lainey-
sakes.
Yes, me and
I
Lady,
haven't gotten her SD card yet, but
we're on it.
I seen her walking around Allentown with.
Oh
it's gonna be a good
yeah,
video.
I can't.
There's
wait
probably
to get her
100
footage.
hours of video on there already.
I'm meeting up with
Yeah.
Kyle tomorrow night to switch SD card, so she has it for Atlantic City and for Motorsports this weekend.
Speaking of videos, I didn't even interview him. I told him I would, and he said, "Oh, I don't have time. I'm getting in the car." I said, "Okay, I'll come back later." Never came back.
Never came back.
This is good enough here. Joe, you can go with me and Cody on Wednesday.
So would you rather do it with Cody and my mom, or me and Brandon? Brandon and I.
And Mark said you can come down on Thursday, and Brandon said he's picking you up.
Brandon's got me.
Well, Mark's going by himself on Thursday. He might need somebody to tag along.
But that's Thursday, man. That's so, man.
You're boring.
I know. I know.
I get there, you can swim in the ocean a little bit.
I bet you it's nice.
Yeah.
It's,
yeah.
I bet you it's really nice.
You know?
Kind of our thong.
Water's probably,
Yeah, what color you want?
Whatever color you guys, preferably hot pink if you have one.
I don't
I had a
have that
coworker
one
that went down and did the
polar
bear
plunge?
in
Why do
Wildwood.
people do?
I
Why?
don't know. Well, all right. So he didn't do it. He had friends that did it, but
Oh God.
he said
Actually-
it was nice, cushy 40 degrees, and the water was nice, cushy 40 degrees.
Mm-mm. I actually had a patient
No.
that just brought that up the other day. He was like, "Yeah, you know, now's the perfect time to go camping." He's like, "You get out there, you can go on the river. It's cold. You go in, you feel 5 years younger, and then you get back out and you go sit by the fire."
I don't like how your friend thinks.
Got some chat here.
It doesn't
Crazy.
make sense. What do we got, buddy?
Makayla is one of the first Miss Motorsports to attend a NASCAR race as Miss Motorsports. Pocono.
Interesting.
Why have other Miss Motorsports not attended NASCAR races as Miss Motorsports?
That's a good question.
Because your mom was a Winston girl? I mean, you got that in?
All right.
So did
Smooth.
Dino reach out about that to
Yeah,
you?
well, when I won Friday night, he came to me Saturday, introduced me to Tina, gave me Tina's information, and pretty much me and Tina just kind of reconnected closer to the time. And you really have to, if you want to go to a racetrack, you need to reach out.
Yeah.
A lot of tracks
Try
are
to do
not
the
going to
legwork.
reach out. You have to take over and just.
Yeah, so people are not knocking your door down to come there. You gotta make
No.
stuff happen.
I actually had, Danny and Davey reached out to me a couple times about other tracks reaching out to them, asking for me to come. But in reality, everywhere you go, you're going to ask to go. Like Orange County asked me to come for the end of the year race. That was, I think, the only real track that reached out personally.
And
Wow.
you are
Like, can you
required to attend a few, right?
Allentown, Atlantic City, Trenton, Mahoning, Oswego,
Oh, that many.
and Returning the Crown.
Wow.
The rest is on us.
Yeah, what was it? So the AARN shows.
Yeah, it's all the.
And then you got Super Dirt
Oswego,
Week.
Super Dirt
Yep.
Week.
And then
Yep.
the track of choice of the sponsor of the pageant.
Yeah.
So
Speaking of polar plunge and being cold, was it freezing cold for you? Because I know you ladies have to do the swimsuit edition up there at Oswego. Was it brutal for you?
Actually, that lucked out for me. Everybody was
Good
saying
for
the
you.
last couple years it's either rained, snowed, or been really windy. It was cold the day before. I was huddled up. I had layers on. It was freezing. In that moment, the sun came out and the wind stopped, so it was really nice. I got lucky.
Yeah.
And you're not, I think, 15, 20 minutes. Maybe it was longer than that. I don't know. But it's fast. And again, your adrenaline kicks in and you're not thinking about that.
Well, good for you, because I tell you what, 15 minutes when you're like in a two-piece bikini and it's freezing cold outside could feel like an eternity. Like,
Yeah.
hey, Mr. Cameraman, you better start make it snappy, Rice Crispy. I want to be done here.
It's funny because I had a wedding and I had a blanket around me and it was raining a couple months ago and everybody was like, "You should be used to the cold by now." I'm like, "It's different." I'm like,
Yeah, it's a different thing.
you don't think about it in that moment. You're all right. Let me get this picture. Let me do it and move on. So
Crazy stuff. Now, we know Makayla's going to be giving us some content this year for us. Now, will you be giving us some content too through some GoPros for us?
yeah, probably.
Sweet.
I don't know.
but his content's boring. I mean, you see him go from last place to first and that's it. And then you just see the track.
Yeah,
You ain't
that's-
seen nobody
That
else.
sucks.
Yeah, well,
So
At
we'll
least with-
put them on the back then.
Bear
Yeah,
started,
turn it around.
Bear started giving me a couple cameras so we could point one out the back of the car too.
Yeah.
There
So,
we go.
You're so bored.
you know, there was a lot of times that I give a camera back and say, "Hey, we started on the front row tonight," and
Yeah.
and there was nothing but open track.
Nothing.
So.
Yeah, it makes it tough.
Yeah, I try not to do that when somebody's starting on the front, especially for a feature. If you know the guy won the heat race, there's a really good chance he's going to win the feature or at least
Right.
run up front. So point it out the back.
Right. Good move. Well, according to the old clock on the wall, it is 1956. Not the year, but
is that when you were born?
Yeah. Sorry.
Yikes.
I will seriously. I will stab you in the retina with this.
Do you know what time it is?
No. It is 4 minutes to 8.
I'm so proud of you.
It took him a minute.
Yes.
Brandon still doesn't know
Math
what
is
it is
hard.
4 years later.
Yeah.
He's
He'll
like,
catch on. He'll catch on. So we're going to wrap this up. Again, Young Lions Point Series. Get your essays into us, please. We have an email address, which is lowdownentertainment22@gmail.com.
Yep.
If you do not remember that or did not jot that down when I said that, you can certainly reach out to us through Messenger on Facebook, either Bear or myself, or through the Lowdown Entertainment. So yes, get those essays in because we want to make this happen, and we want to get somebody a brand new suit at the end of the year here. So we need to do this. So Bear, I know we have some sponsors that we need to thank, and if you wouldn't mind tackling that task, unless you would like me to do that for you since you're slightly under the weather.
No, I got it.
You the man.
We can't do this without the following people that help us out. Roy Danner Paving, Lady Lake Racing, Smith Fabrications, home of the Stage 1 Modifieds, Arner Furniture, Elliott's Custom Trailers and Carts, Aqueduct Water Transport, and a host of others that some are still in the waitings for 2026.
Fantastic. Guys,
Cool.
Really appreciate you being on. Honey,
Thank you.
I'm very proud of you.
Thank you, guys.
Very proud of you. Yeah, that hurt. That hurt. Good to see you, my man. Always good to see you.
Good luck
Thank you,
tomorrow
guys.
night.
Yes.
Michaela, I
Have
hope,
fun.
I hope you
Thanks
don't
for-
get too
thanks for coming on.
emotional.
Thank you.
I'll probably cry during my speech, but
It's okay. It's okay. You got this. You should be very proud of what you did this year.
you.
Seriously.
Yeah,
Thank you.
absolutely.
Thank you both.
Very
Yeah.
good representation.
And besides the motorsports thing tomorrow, good luck. Good luck in Atlantic City. Good luck
Thank
in
you.
Trenton. Good luck in Mahoning. Good luck in Mahoning.
Appreciate it.
Evergreen, if you ever end up there, whatever. And no, we wish you guys all the best. So our first installment of The Family Matters has gone exceptionally well.
I would say so.
Yes. So it was
Two
good.
very strong racing fans.
Absolutely. Yep. Very proud of both of these guys. So
Thank you.
from all of us here at Lowdown Entertainment, we appreciate everybody tuning in. Thanks for keeping chat alive. Sorry I did not do my thing. I got a blank screen here, but
Sorry, I'm
he's a little under the weather, but he's getting better.
got the ick.
Mrs. Bear, thank you for everything that you do. And thanks everybody for tuning in. Have a great night. Have a great week, and we'll talk to you real soon. God bless.